Hey, this is MassX with a brand new Residence Solstice video. Yeah, I've been meaning to get to this video, but I was traveling the last week plus, so I wanted to get this one out since it does go away, the banner, on the 17th, but I wanted to talk about Shizuru, the Summer Chaser. If you should be pulling for this, it came with a wonderful event. If you play the game currently, you know, and we've just gotten another banner character that dropped. So this one's going to be coming to a close, but I wanted to talk about it because it's actually a really good character. Is it a must get? Well, we're going to talk about that. So the character itself is a support class and she really is a utility character. She's Frost Element and part of the BCRL faction, if you aren't familiar with her, and she'll be in the rear, of course. Now, looking at the character itself, Burst Surge draws a card if the cost is odd. Basic attack launches an additional projectile lasting for 10 attacks. In addition, Water Gun enters burst mode for 6 seconds. During this period, basic attack launches double projectiles. In addition, basic attack will target the selected enemy. Now, for this character, really isn't a DPS. It's going to be a sub DPS, and most of her damage is coming from the basic attack. And as we go through this, you're going to see there really isn't anything to increase that basic attack or buff it. So yeah, she's really just utility draw type character. And so she needs a little luck to her at times. Looking at the next one we've got here, Seaside Blossom. For each red card drawn, increase all allies' attack by 2%. This effect stacks. For each blue card drawn, increase all allies' defense by 2%. This effect stacks. For each yellow card drawn, draws a card. Summer Mirage enhances basic attack for the next 10 seconds, releases Water Shade equal to the number of basic attack projectiles. Each Water Shade deals damage once to random enemy and has a 50% chance to chill the target. Water Shade deals damage equal to 3 times of basic attack projectiles. So yeah, it says enhances basic attack, but it's basically the Water Shade. And then we've got the derivative, Summer Memories. Shuffle all cards in hand into the deck, adjust the current cost based on the recorded cost, draw the same number of cards as recorded in hand, restore ally HP based on the recorded HP. This card is destroyed when played. Now, looking at the Awakening, quite honestly with this character, unless you're going to try to forcefully make this character some sort of DPS, you're not going to be maxing out this character by no means. Looking at Awaken 1, you get the Ripple, which enhances the Seaside Blossom, allowing it to synergize with green and purple cards. It's nice, you know, you get that draw 2 cards for each red card drawn, increase allies' attack by 2%, etc. So it is nice to have that Awaken 1. The Awaken level 2, using Burst Surge or Summer Mirage, grants Berserk to all allies. That will help her in her basic attacks, as well as if you have other characters that are basic attack focused. So that, you know, if that is the type of team you're going to build, Awakening 2 is going to help you out a lot. Awakening 3 we know is stats. So again, for most people it's going to be 1 copy, or you're going to Awaken 1, Awaken 2, and that's where you usually leave it. With this character, unless you're going to go all in, which I personally wouldn't recommend with this character, I think it's worth the pickup. But because it really isn't, it's much more difficult to make this a heavy DPS character, and it's more utility, and quite honestly, there's lots of other draw utility cards out there, so she's not bad. She's just she's like the Swiss Army knife, let's say. She can kind of do everything, which is really nice, but she's not gonna blow you away by anything either, and a lot of her kit requires a little luck. So to me, with the Awakening, you know, you're looking at 1 or 2 at best. You're using her as that utility, a little bit more flexibility, especially being that she's Frost, and you go from there with her. You know, talking about like what you'd be using her with or for, or good synergies to even see if you want to consider pulling for this character. Charlotte is going to help, of course, with her, because you get that card draw, etc. Stella, Tenny is a mix of Frost. an Electro, which you can actually make that work with her, which is actually really nice. Probably the character that would benefit the most would be Nicola, because she does have that basic attack focus too, so she would get a lot of help from this particular character, so they would work. But you know, it's really gonna matter what you have, what you're looking to build. Again, she's kind of that Swiss Army knife, so you just need to see where she can fit best if you want to use her. But keep that in mind. To me, slotting her into a Nicola team would probably be the kind of best way, in my opinion, especially if you've already got some of those other pieces like Caroline and Stella. She would just fit right in, which I think could be really, really solid and do some really good work for you in particular battles. But you probably can tell from talking about and how I sound in this video, yeah, I don't think she is by far a must pick up. I think it's a great looking character. I think she can provide you a lot of help, but she's definitely not your must grab character. But if you're collecting the characters in this game, she is definitely worth a pickup, because she can help certain comps like we talked about, and she can do so much, which is really nice to have a character with a lot of flexibility. And having that flexibility with your teams and being able to build them really does help a lot, especially one with the draw power as this one has. So yeah, that's my quick rundown for Shizuru, the Summer Chaser. Great looking character, great utility, Swiss Army knife type character. So if you get her, you'll probably like playing with her. You're just gonna have to see where she's gonna fit and what you like to build in your teams that are gonna be most effective with her. So with that, as always, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot. Have a great day.